Welcome back to Simply Food Recipes. Today we will show you how to keep peppers fresh without canning. No fuss, no fancy gear. Ingredients are on screen and also below in the description. Quick tip: keep your counter and jars clean. Bacteria may be invisible, but they sure know how to throw a party in your peppers. Clean space, happy peppers. Now let's grab those peppers and kick things off. Alright, let's start with the peppers. First, slice them open and remove all the seeds. Those little guys have a mind of their own and will jump out everywhere if you are not paying attention. Then give the peppers a good cold water rinse to wash off any dirt. And check each one. If even one isn't clean, it could spoil the whole jar. When peppers are in season, they are everywhere and super cheap. So it's basically like Mother Nature is bribing you to make jars of peppers. Grab a bunch, stock up for winter, and enjoy. It's the one time of year you can have a counter full of peppers and no one will judge you. Time to sterilize the jars. Place them in a pot with hot water covering about an inch above. Bring to boil for 10 to 15 minutes, then drain and set on clean towel to cool. Clean jars equals happy peppers. Slice your onion in half, then into strips. They don't need to be paper thin. Rustic is perfect. This onion is going straight into the jar to add crunch and flavor, so don't overthink it. Start with 2 bay leaves for each jar. They add a subtle herbal background like the gentle soundtrack for a jar of peppers. Next, toss in 3 allspice berries. These little guys may look tiny, but don't underestimate them. They pack a warm, almost cloth-like flavor that makes the whole jar taste richer. Think of them as tiny flavor bombs hiding in plain sight. Now 3 whole black peppercorns. These are your jar's personal trainers. Small, tough, and always ready to add a sharp little punch of flavor. Sprinkle in 1½ teaspoon of salt. This tiny scoop does more than just add a flavor. It's the jar's natural preservative, helping keep these peppers crisp and fresh. Without it, the whole thing would taste flat and might even go bad faster. With it, you have got crunch, balance and jar that can stand the test of time. Next, 1 tablespoon of sugar. Don't worry, we are not making a dessert. It's just enough to smooth out the sharp bite of vinegar and bring balance. Think of it as the diplomat of the jar, keeping everyone on good terms. Now pour in 4 tablespoons of vinegar. This is the real muscle in the mix. It stops bacteria in their tracks and keeps your peppers safe for months. Plus, it gives that bright, tangy kick that makes pickled peppers so addictive. Without vinegar, it's just salad in a jar. Time for onion strips. Add as much or as little as you like, depending on your taste buds. They bring crunch, sweetness and a little zing. And bonus, after a few weeks, the onions soak up the brine and become their own tasty snack. And finally, the peppers. Just slide the halves right in until the jar is full. Simple, crunchy and packed with flavor from all these spices. Time to top it off. Boil water in a kettle or in a pot, whichever is easier, and pour it into the jars almost to the top. The hot water mixes with the spices and turns into the perfect brine right inside the jar. Now drizzle a drop of oil on top. It might not look like much, but the thin layer helps lock in freshness and add a little shine. It's like a tiny protective blanket for our peppers. Simple but effective. Now close the jars tight, and I mean really tight. This step is like locking the door to keep all that flavor safely inside. But careful, the jars are still hot, so don't play superhero with bare hands. Once sealed, give each jar a good shake so the salt and sugar dissolve completely. If you still see grains floating around, shake a little more. It's basically a mini workout with tasty rewards. Finally, flip the jars upside down and let them cool on the counter. That little flip helps everything settle and make sure the seal holds strong. Store your jars in cool place, and if everything went well, the brine will stay clear and your peppers will stay crunchy for months, or at least until you can resist eating them all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and follow Simply Food recipes for more tasty tips and easy kitchen hacks. Happy crunching!